face of a man who's cunning, resourceful, and deadly.
What's up, everybody? Today's topic of the video is, and this is going to be a good one, current religion as we know it has failed today. Point blank, period. Now, I watch a lot of religious shows. Not that I practice, not that I'm straight line religious, I ain't gonna lie to you. I do my little immorality things, but I'm talking about religion as like all religion, point blank. I'm not tagging one religion, I'm tagging all the religions. They have failed you. Me, all of us. Alright? Because one of the things is, point blank period, religion overall is too concerned with your profits over souls or saving souls. Every time you watch one of these religious shows, I don't care what religion it is, they want you to send gifts in. Or if you send a gift in, your soul will be saved. Nah, that ain't how the higher being works. I'll say God, when I say God, I'm blanket all the religions. God. It ain't like a bribe. It ain't like, well, if I give you so-and-so, I'll get so-and-so. No, that ain't how it works, because you got these religions, all of them, telling people sending donations, sending gifts, thinking they're going to get something on the back end. Then when they don't get something on the back end, they say, well, send more, thinking they're going to get more and more, and then you're broke. I have no problem with you tithing or going on to that, but at the end of the day, you got to be smart. Another thing that they do, that profit over souls is blatant, so I see that one. Another thing they do, they talk about how people are going to hell and how we're in the end of days, yet they routinely forgive politicians, both and Democrat and representatives, for voting for abortion in one form or another, no matter how much the bill's watered down, for endorsing the homosexual lifestyle, as long as letting it engage the military. Basically, they co-sign it. They keep immorality themselves, etc., etc. See, our religious leaders don't hold our politicians to task. But yet you want to hold me to task? Look, man, I could care less on these issues. I ain't one to judge. Like I said, I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you have an abortion. I'm not put in that situation, so it doesn't matter. If that affected me, I'd speak on it. It's not affecting me. There's no way it's affecting me. So if you want to be gay in the military, I give a shit less. But P.S., they're in there anyway, so I don't know what everybody's complaining for. But the bottom line is, they're letting these politicians off the hook. If they're staunch and religious, they need to hold their asses to task. That's what they ought to do. Religion's failing. Now, me personally, I think religion, like I said, when I say religion, I mean overall religion. Religion in general, right now, is in the business of making a profit. It is in the business of making a profit, because don't forget, a lot of them are like, I think it's 501c, so that's non-profit. So, if they want to keep their lifestyle going, yeah, they're going to tell you to send in your gifts to keep their ministries floating. Let's face it, we know a lot of broke preachers, and they're always trying to get money. So, like I said, that just goes with my first point. They're concerned with profit over souls nowadays. Alright, now I'll give you another point. Like, people in general have the habit of saying one thing in church and doing another thing outside of church. Basically, they backslide all the time. But yet, at the end of the day, people know this and they don't hold them accountable. All the religious heads don't hold them accountable. Real talk. I know people that backslide. Look, man, there's people that lie to your job. There's people that lie to you, point blank, people rob, steal, whatever. But yet they sit in church like they don't do shit. And they don't get held accountable by the religious leaders or the religious heads. Like I said, it just is what it is. I'm just like giving it to you. But yeah, here's another thing I can't stand about these cats. The ones that are too commercial. They're quick to tell you what is wrong, yet they ain't really quick to lead you into the righteous path. They'll tell you shouldn't do this, this, and that. Then you'll tell you, well, stop or go to hell. I'm like, half of y'all we're backsliding, so fuck out of here with that noise. And here's another thing about religion. If you're one of the people that usually follows religion, like word for word out of the Bible, Quran, the Torah, whatever you believe in, you're called an extremist. It is. You're called a right-wing nut. It just is. If you followed the word for word the way it was written, you're an extremist. So I give those people who follow it word for word, I give them more credit than people who are preaching one thing and doing another thing the other day somewhere else. So it is what it is. Another thing, a lot of religious leaders do not support their followers. They'll talk a good game. They can bring you to church and lead you out, but that time in between you going out and coming back, they're not really there for you. Just how I see it. I mean, there's a lot more people. There's people like me who see this too. So that's just my little rant. It wasn't that long, about a good 6 minutes. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Oh well, it is what it is. Peace.
A face of a man who's cunning, resourceful, and deadly.